Hey everyone, today we're cutting in a piece of a very special cake made from, actually picked this year, early April, as you can see here. So this is a commemorative tea cake, raw pour, to celebrate the 3-year anniversary of the Xin An Chu store. So I bought 2 of these, one for aging. I mean, both will be aging because I'm not going to be eating this whole cake by myself. I'm definitely not eating the cake, that's for sure. But I won't be drinking this whole cake like anytime soon. But yeah, I bought 2 of them just so I could securely age one as a whole, and then dig into one and see what happens. First of all, the smell of this thing is insane. Even goes through the wrappers, like it's like smelling a fruit basket, or like herbs and spices. I'm already smelling like crazy citrusy and spices, like bergamot and tamarind, just to the wrapper. Also, I've had these for a bit, but I was too busy moving. Also, this is why you see this entire new environment. I hope this will be a good spot. There might be a lot of echo. This is quite a large room. But I guess we'll see, right? So without further ado, let's open up this cake. So this is a raw pour from Sichuanbana. It is specifically from Manpana. Yeah, one of the 6 mountains, Yunnan, the 6 tea mountains. Double wrapped. Show you. Wow, this is crazy. Someday, when we have the technology, I hope I can transfer the smells towards you. So it's a young pour. It is from this year. I've never even had pour this fresh, I guess. So also very curious. But you really will notice that it's still very green, which is normal, right? Because it is tea from this year. Right? We make sure it was harvested early April. So it's really fresh tea. Sometimes they harvest it earlier and then they press it like a year later, but this one is harvested early April, so you can see still very many greens, different greens. So it's a 200-gram cake. I've never broken a cake in front of the camera before. I'm very new at it. I am very excited. Just the smell alone is making me crazy. Like, I really need to know. And this is a tightly pressed cake, I have to say. Aha. So let's try to not stab myself in the fingers. That would be nice. The smell while wiggling the tea is crazy. It's just fruits, so much fruit coming through. Beautiful colors as well. Like you can see some of the browns and greens, some even oranges from the stems. Chunk off something more. Let's break off some more. See where we can Yeah. There we go. That should be enough, I think. Let's put it back in rubber. So yeah, just wanted to show the cake real quick. Very green. The smell. Like, oh. I can talk about it so much, but you can't smell it. So it just makes me very. If this tea tastes like this, like I wouldn't even. I don't think I would even believe it's pu'er. Maybe this is just is this normal for such a young pu'er to smell this fragrance? If you know, let me know. This is the first time I'm smelling like such a fresh pu'er. So yeah, see you in a bit. I will clean this all up and then put all the teaware here, and then we can start enjoying this tea. I'm so excited. And we're back. Everything is set up. Yeah, let's dig into it. Let's start cleaning our teaware, heating it up. So I really hope the audio is nice in this room, as this would be the preferred room, as there's like, you know, a nice amount of light and like a decent neutral background to it. So we are in Bada Mountain with this tea, which from what I read is like on the border. So of course we're back in Yunnan, right? We're drinking pu'er, so it is from Yunnan, as it should be. Xishuangbanna, very famous mountainous region with a lot of famous tea mountains. Excuse me. The specific tea mountain is Bada, or Bada, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Bada Mountain from Manpana village. Apparently, from what I read, it has like it's one of the remaining old forests, like really old growth forests, are in the Bada mountain regions. A lot of habitats as well. So very mountainous. 100% of the area is mountainous region. So I'm using a big cup, so I'm not going to be bothering with these tweezers. Anyways, Bada region, 100% mountains in the area, so 7 grams, by the way. So measured it after we broke it off, so it's about 7 grams. I'm excited. Like, it already smells so nice, just the dry leaf without being in a heated cup. So, ooh, this is good. Oh, floral and fruity. It's crazy, actually. It's genuinely. It's like you're walking through a forest, and every tree and bush has like fruits growing, very fields of flowers, and trees filled with citrusy fruits. Yeah, oh, it's beautiful. Oh, that's crazy. That is so crazy. That a few leaves can have this smell. Right, let's rinse the tea. What are you doing over there? Get back. Yes. Well, this is the slowest rinse in history. This is almost like a fused tea already now. So not my finest rinsing moment. Unfortunate. Let's take a look at it. Very clear, so as expected from a young sheng pu'er. Let's see. Quite clear, yellowy. Usually the older they get, they can get quite a bit darker. But this is about what you would expect from a young sheng pu'er, like a young raw pu'er. Ooh. It's more like a sweet smell at the bottom of the Guangdao Bay. Floral, fruity, spicy smells. Like just fields, blooming fields and trees. This is what instantly comes up in my mind when I smell all of this. So it's definitely a winner on that department already. So actually, how rude of me to show your backside, sir. So today's tea pet, our dragon. I think I've used it once before, and then, or I had it on the table, and then I didn't actually use it to rinse because I'm a big klunz and I was too scared of spilling everything. But you know, spilling everything is part of the charm of tea, I guess. So here he is now in his full glory. He's already had a taste. I'm quite jealous because I really want to know how it tastes like. Oh. Man, this is dangerous, right? Because I'm sure that the tea won't taste as it smells. But you build so much expectation from this smell. So I hope the boiler isn't being picked up too much on the microphone. I guess we'll see afterwards, right? We'll see. I'll have to experiment a lot, different positions, see what I can do with the boiler. Because I don't like interrupting everything, right? Every time to reheat. A nice 100 degrees Celsius in there. We're not gonna wait too long. Like 5 more seconds. Right. Let's go. Get every last drop out of there. Let's see. So again, quite clear, I want to say. I can see myself and my fingers through the soup, I guess, the tea, the liquor, whatever you want to call it. I've heard people call it soup, so I think it is very fascinating. And I guess it is a soup. I mean, it used to be drank as a soup as well. The liquor itself doesn't have a particular smell. You can still faintly smell like the soury, citrusy aromas. So I prefer drinking out of smaller cups, but just because I'm recording this, it goes all a little bit faster. It keeps the videos a bit shorter when I'm just drinking out of one big cup. Hot. So hot. What I tasted was very nice. It actually tastes more like the smell than I expected to, which is great. No astringency for now, which is also impressive. unless you're looking for that bit of astringency, of course. Let's silence my cell phone. This is it, right? I'm glad I can finally do this again, even without recording. Like, I haven't even been able to drink much tea, just because of all the moving and you know, all the furniture wasn't there yet. And then I've had some issues with like some glue smells coming from the furniture that I wanted to use for tea, which yeah, kind of don't want that, right? Like, I'm too afraid to put cakes in there, or just any tea really. I'm afraid it'll take over that foul smell. So for now, I'm just trying anything to get rid of that smell, and otherwise I will just have to buy like something else, right? Like something that's very definitely like neutral smelling. Very beautiful, honestly. First infusion, first of all, I'm already sweating. This tea is so hot right now, like, because I'm using 100 degrees, right? It's just boiling water, basically. Yeah, citrus, fruits. I smell, I taste less flour, I want to say, than I tasted it, but it is so nice. It is so smooth, it is. Yeah, like it's so soft, it's so delicate tasting. I don't know how to put it. It is very delicate, it's very warm. I'm really curious if I give this to someone who either hasn't really drunk any pu'ers or is a bit wary of pu'ers because of their perceived bitterness and the astringency. Right now, I don't even taste any bitterness, which I am quite surprised by. Astringency, nothing. Bitterness, nothing. But and still, there is this complexity to it. Right? I'm not saying because there's no bitters or anything that there's no complexity in this. Even in this first infusion, you can already taste a few layers. Like, especially for me, you know, like someone who's still very new in this whole world of tea, and especially pu'er. Like, I've only drank a few of them, and I have to say, like, and from young one, like especially like from the current year, I'd never had any pu'ers that's like less than a year old. But I've had, like, you know, like 1 year, 2 years, and I've had my fair share. But I was like, oh, this I don't know, like, this is a bit too bitter for me. You know, like, I'm still like trying to get acquire the taste, I guess. But then again, there's some beautiful, like, I've had some aged pu'ers, you know, from 2014, or just beautiful, like, they're so good. They still have that, you know, astringency and bitterness, but it adds to the complexity instead of just being, oh, it's only bitter. And this one doesn't have that at all, which I'm so surprised by, because that was, like, kind of feared. From like a complete noob standpoint, I kind of feared that would be the case. I should be start drinking though. Maybe it's not the size of the cup that makes these videos sometimes too long. Maybe it's just me yapping. We do be yapping. And this is so good. This is just the first infusion. Like, I'm starting to forget that. I know I can't really go deeper into what I'm exactly tasting though. There's definitely like zest, like citrus zest. Maybe something herby, but I can't really put my name, like put the name on it. Like, definitely no flowers for me right now, even though I smell them immensely. But I'm like, tamarind is something that's like keeps popping up when I sip. which is crazy, right? Like this is why what I love so much about this. It's just about tea in general, right? Like all these flavors, profiles, these complexities from a leaf, from the same leaf, right? Maybe different cultivars, but still just a leaf. It shows the craftsmanship, right? The craftsmanship, the mastery. There was a very slight bitterness there at the end. It wasn't unwelcome. I'm already very curious how this one will age. Because again, this will be the first time I have a cake that is actually this young, and I can actually like follow up the aging process, which will be fascinating. I'm definitely looking forward to that. How long has this been in for? You know, the curse, I just can't time. I'm making everything more difficult for myself. Let's give this another 5 seconds. That should be about it. Hot, hot, hot. I didn't smell the wet leaf. It's too late now, of course. Look at these beautiful pickings though. Yeah, well, I can show you. Because it's still very hot and I'm a bit close, but look at these beautiful leaves, all these little browns and yellows and greens coming together. It's beautiful. Get a bit more, like, slightly more dark now. Although I'm not sure, maybe I infused it much longer than I think I did. It's just slightly more dark. Very excited. I'm already like very hot. That's for sure. Like it's like I have a little words. My words are doing this. They're disappearing. I can't. Well, my whole vocabulary is just fucking. Whoa, excuse my French. My whole vocabulary is just dissipating while drinking this tea. More the same. I am. It's like as if I'm in a sauna, right? I'm hot. I'm relaxed. Beautiful tea. I think I'll do one more infusion, like as a recording. Like afterwards, you know, like at least we'll have 3 infusions. So the video is gonna be a bit long already. This is so good. This tastes like a perfect introduction tea. I think. I'm definitely gonna try it out with some friends who I know, like, you know, they have become more open to tea because of me just pushing it non-stop like a maniac. So I'm very curious what they'll think of this. I enjoy this tea a lot. It's just the fruitiness of it. Like it's so fruity. It's refreshing almost, even though it is making me sweat so much, and it makes me so chill, relaxed. I do think it is a refreshing tea, despite, of course, I'm using 100 degrees Celsius. Absolute delight. I wish I could describe taste so much better, because I'm doing it a disservice for sure. But it is so complex. It is actually, funnily enough, so complex. It's just so many layered little tastes. Well, you can, I'm sure if you get better at tasting, you can just dig into and separate the layers. For me right now, I can taste that there are layers, but I can't like separate them. Yeah, I highly recommend this tea. Harvested in early April this year, 2024. You did well. Xin An Chu, for celebration of your 3rd year anniversary. This is a beautiful, beautiful tea. At least for like a newcomer like me, to me this is fantastic. I'm so excited to see how this will develop. I'll have to make sure I can age it correctly. Would be a shame. Fruits. That's definitely the dominant. Fruits, herbs. There's a bit of a twang at the end. I'm not sure what I can compare it to though. It's like this. I always want to say like a cannabis like twang. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll stick with that. But it's so dominated. It's dominated by I don't know, I just tasted something very different. But I can't put, see, like I can't put it to words. Chill, boy, chill. It was another fruity taste, but it was more like a deep sweet, like a very ripe melon almost. Yeah, like a very ripe regular melon, right? Not a watermelon, but just a regular melon. So you got like citrus, ripe melons. There's this herbiness, but I can't just put my name to it. It's like it's not cinnamon. It's too subtle for cinnamon. It's like no woodsiness to it as well, which I'm quite surprised by. Not really tasting any woods or anything. I guess that just comes more with the age. Excuse me, more with the aged teas. Let's give this one I don't know, like good 15 seconds. Yeah, fruit definitely dominated by like some fruits, like slightly sourness in the beginning. Although that sourness is already a bit gone now, but it's still citrusy, melony. Yeah, it's just a very pleasant tea. I am so happy. I'm happy that the smell and the taste are actually quite similar, right? Because the smell was just enchanting me. The aromas, man. I need you to smell this cake if you can. Like, it is so crazy. Just wipe this off. As you can see, stays quite clear. Nice, like a golden yellow. Really pretty. I do think I would enjoy this tea even more in a smaller cup. Now that we've had 3 infusions, how does the... So different, always, right? Like, see the residuals, much sweeter, much darker. Like a, what do I even mean with darker? I mean, like, it's like a sugar, like a caramelized sugar almost. Smell, and still there's like this bit of a sweet melon smell to it. Very nice. I'll probably be drinking this tea for during the day. Just whenever I have some time, sit down, get another infusion. I'm pretty sure this tea can take some, can get some infusions. I'll let people know, either somewhere in this video or in the description, how many infusions I got before it started to wane. If I don't forget. In which case, if you're editing this, don't forget. This is your reminder. Now, between the first and the third infusion, there's not much change yet. So I'm curious if it'll stay the same, or if it'll take if it takes a little while to change, if at all. Like, I don't really mind if it doesn't change, because it is a very pleasant tea, but like, I've had some pours. Like the last time I think it was from the same store. I think it was from the same store. Was it 2014? Yeah, like a pour from 2014 from Linsang, and I mean, obviously aged, right? Wait, was it 2014? Was it 2011? It might even be 2011. I think it was 2011, and it was so interesting because it kind of remained the same for like 4 to 5 infusions. Then suddenly in the 6th one, because I was drinking it with someone else, and like about almost the same time on the 6th infusion, we were like, where did this flavor suddenly come from? Like, suddenly everything changed. I don't know if that is a thing that you can expect from a very young sheng. If you have tasted young sheng more, like I'm sure there's people out there, right? Like, what am I even saying? There's 100% people out there, because this is the first time I'm drinking one so young. So those the knowledgeable people out there. Do young shengs also have like a high Like, you can get a lot of infusions, and do they evolve as much as aged shengs do? Is it just dependent on a lot of factors? Is it really an old thing versus a young thing, or is it does it go much deeper than that? That's what I wanna know, right? Maybe like like a young pour from from Linsang, for example, right? Maybe it lends itself more to evolving tastes through infusions than, for example, Bada, or is this more like a farm dependent, like a tea master dependent thing, or is it really just an age thing? I'm all very curious about those things. I'm sure it all goes very deep. But at surface level, this is goddamn amazing. And refreshing, and still now, with only the third infusion in, sure, but no astringency. Some very slight bitterness kind of stays on your tongue, but I don't think that is unpleasant, right? Like, I think that it just adds to the complexity of the taste. Like, it's very dominated by fruity flavors, for sure, at least still now. I am so pleasantly surprised. This is amazing. This is a really good tea. Highly recommend it. I'm very curious. Oh, this is so exciting, right? This is so exciting. 'Cause now I've had a taste this young, and now we let it age. Will it evolve for the better? And will I be able to taste the difference with the cake that I've been drinking from that's aging compared to the completely untouched one that's aging? It's fun new experiments, right? It's all fun new experiments to look forward to. All right, so we had 3 infusions. All 3 of them were sublime teas. I highly recommend this tea. I should have probably kept the wrapper here so I could show you again. Right? This is the commemorative tea cake 2024 from, well, I'm blanking, from Xin An Chu. I think it's pronounced. Spanish store, you know, it's probably showing up here. Twice, both maybe. If you're interested, definitely check it out. I highly recommend this tea, especially because it's so young. So, you know, surely it can only get better, right? If you age it. Yeah, I think that's going to be about it for this video. And thanks for watching.